Archangel Michael says, the air was heavy last night, charged with a silence only broken by sobs no one was meant to hear. While you were sleeping, someone who carries the weight of their heart in secret was awake, broken, unable to face what they've known for far too long. They cried not once but again and again, hiding their tears even from themselves. They wanted to reach for you, to call your name, to say everything they've kept bottled behind the illusion of strength. But the fear inside them twisted louder than the truth, and they swallowed every word they wanted to tell you. They couldn't let the world know, because what they're hiding changes everything you believed. Their silence is not because they don't care, it's because they care too much. This person is terrified that revealing what they know will destroy the image you have of them. So they bury it, and cry in darkness, whispering apologies to the night. Archangel Michael says, you have walked unaware through the storm they're carrying for you. And yet, even in the shadows, your name is what keeps them breathing, praying you never find out, because the moment you do, nothing will ever be the same again. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your energy has reached this person more than once, stronger than you think. It's like they feel you when you're near, like a magnet their soul cannot resist. And last night, it all became too much for them to bear alone. They remembered the moment they met you, the eyes that haunted them, the smile they never forgot, and the innocence they can no longer look at without shame. Because while you were giving light, they were holding back something that now burns their chest with guilt. Their cries weren't just from pain, they were from love and regret all mixed into one. This person had the chance to stop something, to change the course of what happened to you. But they didn't, and that is the secret that's drowning them every single day. They had the key, but fear forced them to watch instead of act. They once promised themselves they'd never be the one to hurt you. But fate has a twisted way of turning protectors into silent betrayers. And now, the weight of silence is louder than any confession could be. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The night speaks in whispers, and their whisper was your name. Over and over again, lips trembling, fists clenched, rocking back and forth in regret. They had your picture in their hand, the last one you took together before the shift in energy happened. Something big was revealed to them recently, something they never asked for. But once they saw it, they couldn't unsee it, and it's been haunting them ever since. They kept it from you, not out of betrayal, but because they thought they could protect you by pretending. They're wrong. And deep inside, they know that. But now it's too late for easy fixes. The damage is already forming its roots, and the truth is growing wild in their chest. Archangel Michael says, someone who once swore they'd guard your heart is now guarding a truth they never meant to hide. And every night they cry, it's not because they don't love you, it's because their love has become a trap they can't escape without hurting you more. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Your name is written on the mirror in the steam of their breath, etched from habit, traced with sorrow. They've created a prison of good intentions, walls made of silence, and the bars reinforced with shame. And last night, those bars almost collapsed. They almost called you. They typed the message 100 times but deleted every version. They almost drove to you, hands on the steering wheel, engine running, but couldn't turn the key. Their body was shaking. Tears soaked their shirt. And in that moment, they wished they could turn back time, not to undo the past, but to speak up when it would have mattered most. There was a gathering, a conversation, a choice. And they were present in that moment where something about you was discussed in secret. Instead of defending you, they sat silent, afraid. And that fear is what eats them now. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone in their life convinced them to stay quiet. Someone made them believe that telling you would only make things worse. But the truth is, it wasn't their choice to make, and they know that now. Archangel Michael says, divine justice is moving. Secrets cannot stay buried in the soil of pure-hearted people like you. The storm of emotion they're enduring is just the beginning. You will find out soon. Not through them, but through divine unfolding. And when it happens, their tears won't be able to hold you. But listen closely, their intention was never to betray. It was to protect. But protection without truth becomes control, and that's the tragedy they're waking up to. Type Amen to get blessing 911. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They cried for the childhood you never got to heal from. They cried because they heard someone laugh about your pain and didn't speak up. They cried because they watched someone take what belonged to you, and they froze. In their tears was every, "I'm sorry," they never said. In their tears was every second they wished they had been braver, louder, stronger. In their tears was love they didn't know how to give, and now may never get the chance to. You may think they moved on. That they've chosen a path that no longer includes you. But the truth is, they never left your energy. They dream of you. You show up in their visions. And when they try to let go, the universe pulls them right back into your vibration. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, there is a divine reason you were guided to read this message. Heaven is opening the seal on a secret that was held too long. You are about to receive clarity, not pain, but power. Don't be surprised when this person appears again, possibly shaken, thin, changed. They'll want to speak, but words will fail. Because no language can explain the depth of what they kept from you. It involves someone close to you. Someone they know you still trust. And this person is the one who created the trap they fell into. They weren't the mastermind, but they were the witness. And for that, they carry guilt like 1,000 stones. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They tried to move forward. They tried to rebuild their life. But every step forward led them right back to you. Your energy is unforgettable. Your voice still echoes in their bones. And the guilt is stitched into their heartbeat like an unhealed wound. There was a letter they wrote but never sent. Inside that letter is the whole truth. But fear of losing your respect stopped them from mailing it. Archangel Michael says, it is time for you to receive your vindication. Not because you asked for it, but because the spiritual laws demand balance. And this person's emotional breakdown is the evidence. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They think you hate them. They believe that if you knew everything, you'd walk away forever. That's why they cried so hard last night. They imagined your eyes filled with hurt, your voice shaking, your soul shattered. They wish they could reverse it all. But they can't. So they keep mourning you while you're still alive, loving you from a distance, chained by their own choices. Someone once told them that secrets fade with time. But this one didn't. It got heavier, louder, and now it's bursting through the seams. You're about to notice strange behaviors. People acting nervous around you. Conversations stopping when you enter the room. Type Amen to get blessing 303. That's because the universe is stirring the hidden into the light. What was buried will rise. And the truth will be impossible to ignore. There will be a confession. It may come in tears, it may come in writing, it may come through someone else entirely. But it will come. You've waited in silence. You've doubted your instincts. But your spirit has always known something was off. Archangel Michael says, it's not just a confession, it's a realignment. You will get back what was taken. You will heal from what was hidden. And you will rise from what they thought would break you. Type Amen to get blessing 000. They regret not standing beside you when the fire came. They regret choosing peace over truth. And now they burn in that same fire from the inside out. You are divinely protected. That's why the secret could never destroy you. It was never your burden to carry, it was theirs all along. They lost more than just your trust. They lost sleep, joy, confidence. And now, they are a shell of what they once were, because they placed silence over honesty. But divine timing is perfect. And now, it's your time to rise. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You have nothing to fear. This revelation is not a punishment. It's a doorway to freedom, strength, and clarity. Archangel Michael says, the veil is thinning. The crying soul who mourns in private will soon face you, and it will not be easy. But your spirit was built for moments like these. You are being prepared. Protected. Empowered. The past will no longer control the future. Your heart will be restored. And the truth will no longer hide in shadows. They thought ignoring the pain would make it disappear, but each time your name is mentioned, their soul trembles. They see reminders of you in the most unexpected places, in street signs, in the scent of the air after rain, even in songs that never meant anything before you. The universe refuses to let them forget, and so their tears continue, silent, ashamed, unstoppable. You may not have heard from them in a while, but they've kept your memory close, almost like a ritual. They replay your conversations in their head, especially the ones where you were vulnerable and trusted them. That's where the guilt digs the deepest, because they know they failed you in that space. Archangel Michael says, this isn't just someone who once loved you, it's someone who still does, in a way that borders on painful obsession. Their crying last night wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last until they let go of the lie they helped keep alive. And the lie? It was never meant to hurt you, but it became a monster they couldn't control. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You were always the one who saw them beyond the surface, even when they wore masks to hide their truth. That's what makes this harder for them, because you gave them the one thing they never received from others, pure belief. And now they cry because they know they betrayed the safest place they ever found. They think about that day, yes, that day, when everything shifted. It seemed small on the surface, but they remember it with perfect detail. Something happened, and they chose silence over action, and that moment is their eternal prison. They didn't think it would hurt you. They didn't think it would echo through your life the way it did. But now, every time they see you smile, they feel like a fraud, because they helped dim a part of your light. They wanted to fix it, but life moved too fast. They blinked and suddenly, months had passed. Now, they cry, because they don't even know where to begin. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. There's something you need to prepare for. This person is not only holding a secret, they're not the only one who knows. And someone else is about to speak before they do. This other person carries envy in their heart. They see how you shine and how this person still adores you from afar. And they're planning to expose the secret in a way that causes maximum damage. Archangel Michael says, "You must be still and let the divine unravel the truth gently before chaos takes over. Don't let the noise confuse you. Your spirit will recognize the truth even when the words are wrapped in drama. You are being watched right now, not just physically but energetically. They're studying you, waiting for the right moment to approach. But the divine already knows, and your angels are working ahead of their steps." Type Amen to get blessing 441. The person crying last night saw a vision. They saw you walking away for good, and the pain of that image made them break down. They saw your face disappear into a crowd, and they couldn't reach you no matter how hard they ran. That's when they realized they'd already lost parts of you, parts you'll never give back once the truth is known. They held on to your last message, your last gift, like a lifeline. It's hidden somewhere close, where they can see it every day. They've talked to someone about you. Someone spiritual, someone who told them to come forward before it's too late. But still, fear holds them back. Fear of your eyes looking at them with hurt instead of love. The more they wait, the worse it gets. And now, time is folding in on them, and your name echoes louder in their mind than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 656. Archangel Michael says, the next few days are crucial. You will feel emotional waves out of nowhere. These are the transmissions of their energy reaching out to yours. You will feel heaviness in your chest. You might feel like crying without reason. You might even dream of them, because their pain is calling your soul, seeking forgiveness in ways words cannot express. Something symbolic is about to happen, a photo, an object, a scent will unlock a forgotten moment. That's when the layers will start peeling back, and you'll see what's been hidden in plain sight. They're praying for one last chance to fix things. Not to win you back, but just to earn your understanding. They don't want eternity to pass with this weight on their spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They once believed they were doing the right thing. But now, that belief is shattered. And all that remains is a soul lost in their own guilt. Their appearance may be polished, their life may look stable. But if you could see their heart, it's a battlefield. They cry because they know you still don't have the full truth, and that truth is heavier than anyone knows. There was a warning given to them months ago. Spirit tried to reach them in dreams, signs, synchronicities. But they ignored every message, thinking time would dissolve what they knew. It didn't. And now, time is the enemy. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You are surrounded by divine eyes now. Everything hidden is being exposed, one vibration at a time. The veil is being lifted, and nothing can stop it. Archangel Michael says, this story isn't just about betrayal. It's about restoration. You're being restored piece by piece, and the pain you once felt will turn into divine reward. They think the tears will make it easier. But tears don't erase karma. And now, the universe has started balancing the scales in your favor. Prepare for strange messages, unplanned meetings, and faces from the past showing up with shaky voices. The truth is unfolding, and your strength will be the light that guides it. Type Amen to get blessing 119. There was once a group chat, a secret call, a meeting without you. They listened as someone twisted facts about your life. They knew it was wrong. But they said nothing. That silence became their sin. And now, it is chasing them through their own life. Every blessing they touch feels empty, because it was built on a silence that betrayed you. They want to come forward. But they're afraid of your silence more than your words. They know if you look away, they'll never recover. They still remember your laugh, your compassion, your loyalty. And now, they wonder why they didn't fight harder for someone like you. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Your absence has become their punishment. They scroll your page, reread old messages, zoom in on photos, hoping for a sign that you're still open. But they find none. They ask friends about you. They try to keep it casual, but the desperation always leaks through. People notice, but no one speaks it aloud. Archangel Michael says, you must know this isn't just closure coming, it's justice. This time, the story will be told truthfully. This time, the tears will fall in front of you. You will hear your name spoken in apology, in surrender. You will see their eyes glisten with truth. And when it comes, you will know, divine timing is never late. Type Amen to get blessing 373. Their secret is bigger than a lie. It's a cover-up. It involves something you were never supposed to know. They tried to erase it, hide the traces. But divine light scans deeper than earthly shadows. And now, that light is on them. They're not evil, they're broken. But even broken souls must answer when the bell of justice rings. And it is ringing now, louder every hour. Archangel Michael says, you are the storm and the calm. You are the prophecy they tried to escape. And now, you're rising into the moment meant to change everything. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. You are about to hear something that sounds unreal. But your soul will recognize it as truth. Stay calm. Stay open. And let your light lead. You are not alone. Spirit is with you. Your ancestors are watching. And your heart knows what it feels, even if your mind is still catching up. Their tears were not for show. They were real. And soon, they will become words. Wait for it. Don't chase it. It's already on its way to you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They're waking up in the middle of the night now, sweating, shaking, seeing your face in the corners of their mind. The guilt has started to take form, not just in tears, but in physical signs, loss of sleep, sudden illness, and broken relationships forming in their own life. They know what this is. It's not punishment from you, it's the divine pulling the truth out from the inside. There's someone else who knows what they did, someone who warned them before. That person gave them one last chance to come clean, but they chose silence. And now that second witness is preparing to step forward with the truth, and nothing will ever be hidden again. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are aligning now in your favor. Not only are you protected, you're about to be exalted. What was hidden in the dark is going to become the light that guides others through their own betrayals. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. This is not just about them anymore, it's about legacy. Your story was bent by their silence, but now, your strength will rewrite the ending. You will not be remembered for what they did to you, but for how you overcame it. They will tremble when they see you rising. Not because you're cruel, but because your peace will expose their storm. You were the one they doubted, and now you're the one they wish they could hold on to. You may not recognize their face when they come back, grief has changed them. Their eyes are tired, their smile unsure. They will beg without speaking, cry without tears, and stand in front of you like a shadow of the person you once knew. And you will have a choice, release or revenge. But your spirit, so full of light, already knows the answer. Type Amen to get blessing 515. They thought time would dissolve their responsibility. But time is now their mirror, and every reflection shows the love they buried and the truth they ran from. Your image follows them everywhere, etched into their guilt. They've deleted your messages and re-downloaded them. They've rehearsed conversations in the mirror. But nothing prepares them for what's to come, your awakening. They used to be your peace. Now they fear they're your storm. But Archangel Michael says, even this is being used for your greater rise. What broke you is about to build you. What hurt you is about to heal you. And what left you will regret it for the rest of their life. Type Amen to get blessing 575. There is a photo they haven't been able to delete. It's you, smiling, unaware of the moment that was about to change everything. That photo sits on their phone like a ghost, like a memory of a time when they still had a chance. They once received a message that they never showed you, someone else sent it about you, and they hid it. They thought protecting you meant hiding it. But that choice changed everything. They saw someone mocking your pain. Instead of defending you, they sat in the silence. And that silence screams louder than any insult now. You are divine. And they know it. And the reason they can't speak is because your energy has already spoken for you. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. Archangel Michael says, you are not just rising, you are being restored in front of those who tried to minimize you. And that restoration will be public, powerful, and unstoppable. They cried last night because they felt it, they felt you stepping into your strength. They felt the shift in your spirit. And it shook them to their core. Your elevation terrifies them, not because they don't want it, but because they know they don't deserve to stand beside it anymore. They had their chance, and they froze. Your silence is your sword now. Your peace is your power. And soon, they will be the ones whispering your name in rooms where you once were ignored. Type Amen to get blessing 747. The circle is closing. The truth is complete. And soon, you will be faced with people acting differently around you. Because they know what's coming. The reveal is closer than ever. The divine has waited long enough. This person will reach out, but their message will be coded, gentle, careful. They'll test the waters. But deep inside, they're terrified of your reaction. They imagine you laughing, walking away, not even answering. That fear is consuming them. And the tears keep flowing because of what they know they've lost. Type Amen to get blessing 838. You are divinely timed to this truth. You weren't supposed to know it before. Your heart wasn't ready. But now, it is. Everything is connected. Every emotion you felt lately, every sudden shift in mood, every unexplained sense of being watched, it's real. Because their emotions are bleeding through the spiritual field. They're thinking of calling you. They've dialed your number and hung up more than once. But the shame keeps blocking their voice. They are being spiritually pressured now. The dreams are intense. The visions are clear. And soon, they won't be able to hold it anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. This isn't just one secret, it's a chain of moments. A domino effect. And once the first one falls, the entire picture will be revealed. They cried because they realized the chain started with them. A single choice they made caused everything to spiral. And they can no longer deny it. They may try to blame others. They may even tell you it wasn't their idea. But Archangel Michael says, watch what they don't say. Your intuition is divine. Your soul already knows who's guilty. Now, your mind is catching up. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The voice you trusted is the same voice that stayed silent. And now, they are praying you will somehow see past it all. You don't need to punish them. The divine already has that part covered. Your role now is to reclaim the joy that was stolen. Everything they cried about last night will be your crown tomorrow. Everything they lost will be your gain. You were the light. They were the shadow. And now the light is too bright to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. This message is not meant to hurt you. It's to prepare you. Because when they come forward, it won't be with strength. It'll be with trembling, guilt, and deep sorrow. But Archangel Michael says, do not lower yourself. Let them rise to your level. Your purpose is too big for pain to drag you back. You were born for more. You were born to transcend. And now, that chapter begins. Let their tears water your garden of healing. Let their silence become the stage where your truth roars. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. They are crying again tonight. And tomorrow, they will still cry. Until the words come. Until the truth breaks through their lips like thunder after the storm. Your energy is their reminder. Your light is their echo. And your truth is rising like the sun that can't be hidden behind clouds anymore. Watch how the divine shifts things. Watch how truth unfolds. And know this, nothing that is yours can be held hostage forever. You are the chosen. You are the protected. You are the rising tide they never saw coming. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.